full swing of summer, but life ended when the UPS driver came and delivered the newest stroller by Baby Jogger, which is the Tour Luxe. It's the most compact of the Baby Jogger brand. So I'm super excited. Now I have been using the Mountain Buggy Nano, which I do love, but there's a couple things that I was unhappy about, and I have somebody that I know that works at a baby store, and so I was asking to compare the two. I looked on YouTube. I didn't see a lot of videos comparing the two. I saw a lot of like about this and about that, but I didn't see one like actually comparing and giving me pros and cons. So of course I just have to order them, and I'm sorry to hear my kids and dog. Full swing summer, and 3 kids are home with me right now. So, but I had to get this. I unboxed it, and I'm sorry I didn't make a video on that, but I'm so excited to like just kind of go through everything. So my Mountain Buggy Nano, I do really like it. It is awesome if you are a parent that needs compact stroller, like a compact full stroller. One of the things that I loved about this, and I know that they have that other stroller that it literally fits in your purse, and if you are a city person, that's probably like the way to go. But I'm a mom of 3 and I don't live in the city. I live in kind of a city, but not like a major city where like we don't have parking. Like I need this handle. So that was one of the things I did love about it, was it had a full handle, and I don't know if you guys can see. I have it on my phone over there so I can see, but it does have a full handle. So if I'm holding a kid's hand and I have to grip this or just push it with my hip, at least I'm able to push it. I did not like the strollers that have like the 2 handles. Like those didn't last like 5 minutes in my household. So anyway, so that was one thing that I did like about the stroller. The compactness. I have 3 children. I have a van, so if that gives you guys any help. I have a van, but I have things in the van. I mean, we have sports. My kids play, different kind of sports athlete. We have golf clubs in the car. I have an 8-month-old, so sometimes I have this jumper in my car, the little folding walkers and ballet stuff and just tons of stuff that always are in and out of my car, and I needed something very compact. And so the Nano, the Mountain Buggy Nano was great for that. The fold is super easy, although when I do give it to like my mom or my husband or friends that have never used it, they kind of get stumped by it, because the way to fold it is there's like 2 little buttons here, but they're hidden. Same with the bottom on how to adjust the bottom. Like you can't see where to actually push. You have to just feel it, and then it goes up and down. Same with the fold. So you would just fold here. I love how easy it is to, like, for me to like just fold that, and it's so light. It's so light that I can literally be doing something and it's just super easy. So that was the fold. So those things I did like. Things that I did not like, that is why I'm like, you know what, I can't, I gotta order this other one just to see, because it makes a difference to me, is this is like one of the biggest reasons. This handlebar, I wish you guys can see like up close, but there's like no room. So I have tried 3 or 4 different like drink holders, and unless I have like that one that's like on the side, that's literally just like 1 cup holder, but like the ones that like hang don't work. Like I don't want the little one here because I want it compact for a reason. Number 2, I need the room. I don't just have 1 cup. I have a lot of times 4 cups or 5 cups that my kids are like, oh, hold this, and then they run off. I have a bottle, I have whatever. And my keys, like when I go somewhere, I just kind of throw my keys into that. So that was one thing I've hated about this stroller, is like I use my cup holders, but a lot of the time it literally like spills, and I have expensive purses, and I can't tell you how many times that I've had to like bite my tongue when my kids go and put the drink and the whole top is just like leaking into my bag. So, so that was one of the things that I like absolutely hated about this stroller. Although I do love the stroller, but that to me was like my number one. I hate it. The other thing is, oh, let me turn it back, is this back here is a zip. I don't know how to explain it, but like in order to get the baby to go down and up, it's the one that you have to like pull the string. I hate that. When the baby is sleeping, I just want to be able to like lightly squeeze something and just pull it back gently. He's not a transitioner, so like all of a sudden being thrusted backwards, it just doesn't work out. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. She's locked up right now, so she's like panting for this. But she'll come and sit on me, so I didn't want to have her for the video. So lastly, the thing, okay, so it does have a 5-point harness, which I did like. I do like the fact that like sometimes I can just buckle these two. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it does have 5. Okay, so I can just buckle the top two when he's like sleeping or whatever, and I can't really get around the sides of him. I did really like that. Some strollers you have to do all 5 pieces, and that getting his arm into that one piece or having to finagle it, like whatever. So that I did like. Another thing I absolutely hate, and I'm hoping that this helps even mountain buggy, was the basket is only accessible through the front. So when you're at the mall and you buy stuff for your kids, like you have to go through the front of your stroller, and like if you have feet hanging or anything like that, like what if you have this down? Then you only have this tiny little thing. You have to say, lift your feet up so I can get to my basket. That's annoying. Like that's so annoying. Sometimes I have my 4-year-old sitting here while I hold the baby, and like if her feet are dangling and we go to the Disney store, she can't, I have to tell her to move her feet. Like how stupid is that, you know? You can access it, it's accessible through the back, sorry, but like little tiny, you're mainly supposed to go through the front. So like I can put like tiny bit here, if I can squeeze it and smush it through. It's just, if you're gonna make it, just make it right, you know? So, and my disclaimer I forgot to say is I'm not sponsored by any of these. I bought these with my own money. This is my personal take on both of these. So I'm just hoping that it helps somebody else out on YouTube, that you don't have to waste the money to compare. So I didn't mind the price. Some of my friends think it's way too expensive. This one was the ruby. This is the only color that they had at the time. I bought it on Target. It was about $2.50. I have a boy, so at least the red is not like, you know, it's kind of unisex, so I didn't mind that. I prefer all black stuff because number 1 is unisex, and number 2, when it gets dirty, it's like easy to clean and like it looks cleaner all the time instead of like the gray, whatever. But it does have a little, kind of like a little dip down here. So I used to store all the stuff in it, but it has like out the sides, like it could fall out the sides. So overall, I do love this. It did come with a carry case. I personally don't need the carry case. I don't travel anywhere that I can't drive. I have I'm a mom to 3 kids, so like I'm not flying anywhere. Like my baby's only 8 months. I'm not that adventurous to get on a plane with all 3 of them and see how it goes. But if I were, I would probably try to like push one of them in this literally up to the gate if I'm allowed to. But it does have a strap, like when you fold it down, it does have a strap back here. So let's see. So you're supposed to strap this part, which this is another thing I didn't like, was so to get this to actually like fold in, there's a snap on one side for like the main part that snaps, but then this part is never like fully done. You have to use this little strap to go around, and it's Velcro. And I I don't know if I'm just like 7 years into it, and I like 7 years into kids, and I just am like worn down by like having to buy things over again because like the wear doesn't last as long as I wished. But I hate Velcro. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I hate it on my kids' shoes. I hate it on everything that I buy for them because over time it wears and you can't replace it. You can't do anything about it. I'd rather like a little snap or something. I don't know what they could do because snaps break too. So, but I just hate, or like make it towards a hook where it like wraps around like purposely for that. So those are my pros and cons to the Mountain Buggy Nano. So I typically unfold that. So that's that. Okay, so let me move this one. I think I locked the front wheel, which is why that's not gliding so easily. So then we have the Baby Jogger Tour Luxe. So I just got this, so I can't give full details about what I absolutely love, absolutely hate. But right off the bat,